Hello graders, welcome to my video. Happy to have you here. I'm here today to explain to you my website, how I used JavaScript, how I fetched data from it while using an API, and I'm here to show you a try block as well. So for some context, my website will take data from an unofficial API for the WCA, which is the World Cube Association, and so it's like all the world records for Rubik's Cubes, basically, if you're not familiar with it. That's all you really need to know. And there's cubes that are smaller, cubes that are bigger, so like example, the smallest one is 2x2. And then it goes, well, on this website I only have up to 7x7. But there's obviously more events than that. This first function that I have to show you is this fetch data function. It takes a parameter event, which is what I just explained, the 2x2 or the 3x3, or whichever event of those that you want. It'll go to this link right here, and it'll fetch the JSON file. And what it does is it reads through it to make sure everything's there, and we get here, we make a list using it. So we start, there's person rank world, that's so it makes kind of the list look nicer on the website. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down, even though some people are tied. And then we come here to person ID. Person ID is a little bit strange because it's not the person's name. It's the year they started competing, the first 4 letters of their last name, and then the last 2 digits of their birth year. And so that's how this API is sort of set the data for each of the individual competitors. And so to make the website more readable, this will actually do 2 functions. It'll get this base information, and then it'll go and take this ID and get the information for the person. So for example, just for this homepage, just their name. And then it'll let you, so like you can see here, this is a link, and this eventually will turn into the name. You can click on the competitor's name, it'll take you to a different page, and it'll show you all their information as well. So down here, I have a simple try block to catch errors in case the competitor's ID is incorrect, or if it's not complete, or if it doesn't exist. So what it'll do is it'll throw out this error, and if it does catch an error, it'll return the person's ID, so we still have something to display, even if we can't go and get the person's information to bring it back. We still have that ID to display, so it's not like breaking the website. And I'll show you the website now. So this is, that's the search page. So for example, let's refresh it. We're loading the data now. Once it loads up on its own, it'll display the information for this cube, the 3x3. So as we can see here, we've got our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way through 25th place competitors. And so like I explained before, we have their rank, their name, which got fetched from that second function, the event they were competing in, their best single, their rank in the world, continent, and respective nation. So now when we click on the link, it'll take us to their information. So as we had in the last page, there's their name. We have their ID here. So this, I can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry, but he started competing in 2023, first 4 of his last name, and then his birth year. He's from China, competitions attended 45. This is the information that's provided per person. And then down here we have this nice table that shows us the events he's competed in, his best single, and his best average. So that's a little bit of how my website works together. Thank you for bearing with me through this. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.